Good day. This is AJ Farzad with successwithloa.blogspot.com. I wanted to put a video blog post on something that recently happened to me, which from a initial standpoint looks to be negative, but I'm going to use it as a demonstration of how the law of attraction actually protects you. Universe wants you to succeed, and it actually protects you even against your own thoughts if you listen. You guys all know that one of my favorite books is Think and Grow Rich by Robert Kiyosaki. If you have read it, you know that in that book, when Robert was very young, he and his best friend Mike were told by the rich dad, you need to make money. So they took it actually literally. They went around, they collected those old toothpastes that were originally made with aluminum. They made molds of nickels and they proceeded to pour aluminum and make nickels, literally making money until Robert's dad comes home and explains the concept of counterfeit. And just like that, their first business venture, ends. Well, I'm 40 years old and something similar to that just happened to me. I can now share this since it's not going to go anywhere. But a while back, the Sunday school that my children go to, I was looking at their budget and I noticed a shortfall. So I was thinking about a way of raising a significant amount of money for this school and the charity concerned. And it seems like by some kind of an inspiration, things started falling into place, and I got something in the mail. I modified it into an internet marketing campaign, which I thought originally would very quickly raise the funds that this institution would need, and additionally benefit myself personally. So it was going to be a very good win-win situation. Thankfully, with all the mistakes that I have made, I actually started to get opinions from people. Some were negative, some were very positive, and I started to kind of gather all these information. And last night, I was about to begin this marketing plan, and for one last time, I was asking one of my joint venture partners if he wanted to join or not, and he mentioned that he's going to pass because this seemed like something he had seen in a court case in Florida. Being a little bit alarmed, I asked him to send me the link. I looked at the link, I went to the Federal Trade Commission website, and I noticed that what I was trying to do looked very similar to what is called a chain letter, and that is extremely illegal. What I was trying to do, I kept on justifying wasn't the same, it was different, and I spent a good 3 hours trying to research this. I called the Federal Trade Commission, they referred me to the San Diego Legal Society, I sent a Facebook message to a buddy of mine who's an attorney, I went on lawyers.com and posted a question. I looked up Wikipedia, the definitions of chain letter, but I could not really find anything that specifically told me black and white if this is legal or illegal. But the more I read into it and the more I looked at it, from a non-lawyer's point of view, it seems like even though I am offering a service and a system, the mere fact that I would be asking for money and telling the person to replicate the process, I think those two constitute what's called a chain letter, and that is illegal. So I am very glad that through some, call it luck, but we both know that it's more than luck. Through the vibrational match that I wanted to do something that was not for my best interest, a type of information came to me to make me realize that this was illegal in a way that I could not refute it. It was one of those things that just kind of bangs you right in the head and says, warning, warning, warning. Because I have a tendency to jump on these opportunities. I've made a lot of mistakes, and especially when I think it can benefit someone that I'm trying to help, I'm more apt to jump on them. And this would have been a huge mistake if in fact it is illegal. One, because I would have a lot of my friends involved. Two, because I am very, very protective of my email list and I don't want to lose that trust. And three, obviously, I don't want to do anything illegal. So it's been a very, very good day, not because of the fact that my idea of raising money kind of fell through, but because I was protected from making an even bigger mistake. So the moral of this story now is keep that urge, keep the vibration of wanting to raise the amount of money for the charity, keep the vibration of wanting to bring wealth into my own life, but don't concentrate on this plan failing. Just forget about it, chalk it up to good luck and experience, toss it aside, and wait for new opportunities and new ideas to come, and go ahead and pursue those. So I hope you learn from my almost mistake. Whenever an opportunity comes, even if you have an inkling that it may not be good for you, definitely obviously research it, do your due diligence. There is no excuse for not doing your due diligence. But the other thing is that have some people that you trust, members of your mastermind, look at your opportunities. If you think that people will steal your ideas, if you're closed-minded and you don't want to share opportunities with people, you would be more apt to making mistakes on your own. You can't possibly know every legal ramification in business law, tax law, etc. You need to have other ideas, other minds, other eyeballs looking at your idea and giving you trusted advice. So that's huge when you have a mastermind group that can help you and kind of brainstorm with you. And if maybe one person in that mastermind group, something doesn't click, there may be a reason. There's usually a reason where things kind of get a hiccup. If you have a speed bump, there's usually a reason that tells you, okay, there's some kind of a warning here. Maybe you need to look at it. Perhaps you just need to kind of take a slightly different route. Perhaps, like in my case, you have to completely scrap the project and move on to the next idea. But listen to your gut. That's something that I really did not do when I was young. I was very, very impulsive. I went with my emotion, not really listening to, and hence not really seeing red flags. So perhaps all those lessons are suddenly coming and I have actually learned something. So that's another good news. But I wanted to kind of share this with you, that the law of attraction, the universe, the source, and what you put your faith into, whether be it religion, whether be it science, whether be it universal laws, it will keep you protected if you only listen to it. You know, sometimes our logic and our emotions don't really match. There are times where your logic keeps you back because of fear. You know, those times you need to, proceed. But there are also other times where your emotion may take you down a path where it would be very, very detrimental. So you want to also keep listening to your gut and combine both your intellect and your intuition to succeed. I hope this is a good information for you. Please feel free to share this with anyone that can benefit from it, and obviously comment and post if you have similar experiences to our Facebook fan page or on this blog. Thank you so much, and until next Tuesday, have a wonderful week.